A Filipino beauty queen becomes the country's first ever winner of a Miss Elite pageant after a triumphant run in Egypt. From the runway, she's now also ready to take her advocacy to a bigger stage. Joining us live in the studio, Miss Elite 2024, Juvyel Anne Saluta. Good morning and congratulations.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
No worries.
I love the way.
Can I just say, you made a joke a while ago, Jess, that you're underdressed for today in our previous
we
item.
all are.
Yeah, I mean, like, yes, I mean, like, my goodness. But
I know, I am starstruck. Anne and I are starstruck at the moment.
Exactly, and that crown, wow.
It's beautiful.
you know, I was talking to Juvyel a while ago, and we were talking about how this is actually your first international pageant,
Yes.
and you come home with the crown. How does that feel, first and foremost? Because it must be surreal.
Yes, it actually still feels surreal. It feels like I'm floating every time I get called Miss Elite World 2024. It feels amazing to bring honor and pride to the Philippines and to be able to be the first Filipina to bring home the Miss Elite crown. And it's an incredible honor for me. I take pride on representing the Philippines at an international stage, and it was a wonderful experience.
Yes, I believe you've already joined local competitions like Miss Fit, Miss
Yes.
Bikini Philippines. So how was this international pageant? How was the experience different from those other competitions?
So my local pageant, which landed me this crown, is Hiyas ng Pilipinas. So when I joined it, actually it was a bit kind of similar to the international stage. It's just you need to prepare even more, and you really need to bring the Philippines with you when you compete. So it is not just about you or representing your city. It's really about representing not just your country, but also the people, the Filipinas as well.
Parang iba yung pressure, no? Going
Yes.
into that.
Yes. Actually, it's a really different pressure because us Filipinos, we love pageantries so much. We take pride in pageantries and candidates representing the Philippines. So it was a pressure, but the love and support of the Filipinos, it's really amazing and it's really different. So it boosted my confidence. It really gave me the drive to give my very best on the international stage.
So you're representing the Philippines now on the global scene, right? What are the responsibilities that come with that honor?
Really, it's with the platform of Miss Elite. We really need to be mindful with the influence that I have. So I share my causes in my platforms now. My causes is really close to my heart, and also to Hiyas ng Pilipinas and to Miss Elite organization. It's championing really giving quality education to the children. I think quality education should be a right, not a privilege, even before. And I'm the eldest child in the family, so I really have to ensure that I finish my studies. And even now that I'm crowned as Miss Elite, I still try my very best to balance everything, my studies and my personal life, and as well as being beauty queen.
How's the work-life balance?
It's tough. It's very tough, but it's also fun, and I get to learn a lot along the process. I get to cry, I get to be happy, I get to celebrate the ups and downs.
You know, you go into all of this. Obviously, you're, again, as I mentioned a while ago, your first international pageant, coming home with the crown as well. There's added responsibility. There's also the responsibility you have to your family, as you mentioned, and you as a role model. Is there any role model that you're looking up to in general with regards to all of this? I know this might be, a bit of a blindside question, but then I can only imagine, like, who are you trying to emulate in your role?
I actually love that question because every time I get asked who do I look up to or who do I look up to when it comes to balancing things, I really love to answer that my mom because she's definitely a super mom. I love that she balances her work, her personal life, and taking care of us. She's really good in balancing things, and I look up to her most of the time, and I really love learning from her, and she's guiding me in everything that I do, so I'm very thankful for her.
How does she deal with the pressure of you competing? Because I know parents of athletes, of whoever, kapag nakita nila yung anak nila competing, it's like they're competing. Like the pressure, the heartbeat, it's insane. So how does she deal with that?
She actually cried when I won. So first off,
mommy?
She's very supportive in everything that I
Okay.
do. She trusts me that I would be able to make it, and she believes in me. And just hearing those words from her, it's really amazing and it's really heartwarming. And I know that just by hearing those words, I'm already a winner.
Yeah, and you know the love of the mom is just really different,
I know,
right?
it's really
yes, yes, and
different.
love and support of a mom. Has this always been your dream? I mean, have you always wanted to be a beauty queen?
Actually, not really. At first,
Okay.
I was into acting, really a different path. But there are people who believed in me, who saw the potential in me. So I was like, why not I also believe in myself? If there are people who believe in me, who saw the
Right.
potential in me.
Right.
So that sparked something in me and really wanted to explore that opportunity even more. So now pageantry's opened opportunities for me, and now I'm trying it, and now I have this crown.
Yeah,
I've come so
congratulations.
far when it comes to pageantries, and I'm really, really grateful for the people behind me, my support system.
You know, with the crown comes responsibilities. For
Yes.
those wondering what your obligations are going to be like for the next year or so, can you give us a bit of a preview of how you envision your life is going to be for the next year?
Yes, so I will have responsibilities as Miss Elite. I will have a 1-year contract with Miss Elite. I will probably go around crowning in different countries. And also I will be crowning the next Miss Elite next year. I'm excited for that, excited to be back in Egypt. And for the Philippines, I believe there's really opportunities that open, so many opportunities that open doors for me, and I'm grateful to explore those. I'm grateful to be able to use this platform in a greater good.
She's going to be busy.
Yeah,
Very
she's gonna be busy.
And then
Yeah,
we talked
yeah.
about work-life balance.
We have to have her now because it's the least busy she's going to be because she
Yes.
just got back from Egypt.
We're not gonna see her
yeah.
until next year
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
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 after she gets the
absolutely.
crown.
No, you know, you talk about your advocacies, you talk about your responsibilities. Is there anything specific with your advocacies that really made you take that up? Is there any particular episode in your life that made you feel that, okay, I need to focus on this and lift this up?
I think it's really rooted from my personal experience. As the eldest child in the family, I really believe that I should take my studies seriously. I am reminded by my parents that, and joining Hiyas ng Pilipinas, it was the breaking point for me to really focus on my advocacy, because Hiyas ng Pilipinas, they also believe in giving quality education to the children. They have a Hiyas ng Pilipinas Foundation where they scout scholars, and they give opportunities for them. They give them opportunities to have quality education. So I believe it was really that, being with the people who have also the same causes as mine.
And you know, right now, to be completely fair, you're encouraging us, and you've inspired actually our producers right now. They've been in my ear. They're like saying, why not try you as a newsreader in just a bit? You never know.
Thank
We're gonna have give you something to read later on. But of course, first of all, I mean, you're still really young. You're still around 20 years young, and you've been in this pageant circuit for quite a while right now. You take a look at your very first pageant to where you are right now. Just how big is the gap? How big is the jump, the development in your eyes?
Actually, everything was just a spun of it. I can really say time flies so fast, because I grew from just a year and being with Hiyas ng Pilipinas. I remember my very first pageant. I was very young. I joined Little Miss Philippines.
Oh, that's so
So, yeah.
The one on TV?
Yeah, I think it was the
that's
other one.
different.
Yes,
Okay.
in a mall, and I was very shy. I was a little girl, and I had a pixie cut, so it was it was very different from the other girls who joined pageants.
Did you really want to join, or did your
My
parents
mom
just...
convinced me. She was very.
mommy yan eh.
Yes, I know.
When did you want to join yourself?
I think last year I was really convinced to join, because Sir Jay Kabatingan, he was the one who really showed me that pageantries, it's really on another level, and I was really enjoying it. I was having fun, making friends. I think more than the crown itself, I really love to join pageantries because of the sisterhood. It's really the treasure. I will treasure the memories, the lessons that I've learned throughout the pageant journeys.
How was the sisterhood for Miss Elite? Because obviously you're there. You just lit up when I mentioned that. So tell us a bit more about that.
Yes, I actually miss them already so
Yeah.
much. I've been friends with, actually, before announcing the top 5, we were very, very happy because all of us top 5 are friends. So I'm
that's
close
nice.
with
That's
Venezuela,
nice.
the one where
No
I was
rivalry
holding.
at all.
Yes,
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
rivalry at all. It was very, very fun. Indonesia, I was very close with Indonesia. At one point, we became roommates.
Yeah.
Spain as well, and Mexico and Venezuela, they're very close to me as well. So really, the sisterhood in Miss Elite, it was amazing. It was a once in a lifetime opportunity for us to be able to have friends in different countries. So now, if we're planning to visit any country, we can just call them up, have friends, have a cup of tea, and really have fun with each other.
You know, Juvyel, before we set you up here with something to read, why don't you tell our viewers where they can follow you, where they can reach you, and of course, how they can keep up with your journey right over there.
Please do follow me on Instagram and Facebook and on any social media platform at Juvyel Anne. And also, for you guys to be updated on any Miss Elite activities, please do follow Miss Elite on Instagram and Facebook as well. And of course, Hiyas ng Pilipinas, I will be crowning the next Miss Elite Philippines. So I'm very excited for that. You guys can watch that live on October 13 on Sky Dome.
All right, perfect. So first of all, again, thank you very much for being here with us.
Thank you,
And
thank
we
you.
hope to see you again.